Charlie Lynn's short documentary, Personal Truth, explores how fake news gets shaped by perspective and how conspiracy theories emerge and linger within the mind. Through this analysis, the content and style Lynn has used will be analysed to discover how it ties to the mode of the piece. The film follows Lynn as he revisits the 2016 Pizzagate incident, where a man named Edgar Welch sets out to uncover the scheme of a child sex trafficking ring supposedly hidden within the confines of a pizza shop. Welch shows up, firing multiple shots throughout the restaurant, as he desperately tries to confirm the scheme to be real. Ultimately, the theory was entirely fabricated. Charlie Lynn journeys deeper into the idea of conspiracies, even relating ideas to his own susceptible experience on rumours he once heard about the Elm Guesthouse in London. Conspiracy theories flourish where there is a perceived lack of transparency and trust in institutions, often spreading through social media platforms that amplify misinformation. From the opening scene, the pixelated TV in front of the conspiracy board makes it obvious that Lynn presents his work in a unique style. This is a visual metaphor that immerses the audience into the mindset of a conspiracist. In addition, the format in which the information is gathered is a visual, investigative connect-the-dots approach. Likewise, to how conspiracies are conceived. Lynn supports his argument on how fake news spreads by utilising supportable archival footage of famous conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, who fed into the conspiracy and further fueled it. Amongst the thousands of watchers, Welch was one of them. This quickly demonstrates how misinformation can spread online and gain credibility based on a person's social status. Lynn utilised a fragmented, non-linear editing style. This is a symbol for how conspiracies can be formed from disconnected facts. The non-linear narrative creates a sense of uncertainty, placing the audience into the mind of Lynn as he tries to navigate this endless rabbit hole. Lynn overlays newspaper cuttings, blurred documents, and news footage without distinguishing what is supporting evidence and what is fake. On 2 occasions, Lynn showed a document listing blurred names of the supposed participants of the conspiracy, only later exposing that on the second time he showed it, the document is in fact a fake. He'd created a whole new list. Lynn did this to show how easy it is to manipulate the truth and how believable it really can be. Lynn further adds to his stylistic approach by mentioning his own experience specifically with conspiracy theories. As he journeys deeper into the investigation, Lynn highlights his own impressionable experience when he was drawn into the frenzy surrounding the Elm Guesthouse. Lynn shares this darker part of himself as an attempt to make sense of how someone like Welch could be drawn into such a world. This process only highlighted the complexity of the individual and undermined the possibility of a simple, straightforward reason. Lynn had to eventually realize that trying to simplify and solve everything was impossible. As he puts it, I spent a long time trying to resolve the various conflicts in the film, as much for my own sanity as anything else. In the end, I had to accept the futility of the ambition and embrace the many irreducible contradictions of the subject. The film's mode presents itself as reflexive, with performative elements, which blend seamlessly with the stylistic decisions and content. The film's reflexive mode is evident through Lynn's self-awareness of the film for how and why it was made. The stylistic choice of fragmented editing shows the constructed nature of the documentary and its refusal to provide a clear argument with definitive conclusions. Furthermore, Lynn chooses to undermine his own credibility by blurring documents and replacing them with fake ones to pull the audience out of a passive trust for the narrator. This is done so that the audience is pushed to create their own analysis of the information they're being fed. At the same time, Lynn narrates credible information, but he also documents his own feelings of uncertainty, vulnerability, and personal experience with the Elm Guesthouse to explore possibilities on why perceptions may differ. This links to reflexivity and performative as it exposes the subjectivity of the filmmaker, and in addition, it shows how personal experience can affect perception. Ultimately, this blend of reflexive and performative modes reinforces Lynn's central idea that truth in documentary is not fixed, but shaped by perspective, emotion, and the way that stories are told. Thank you very much.